Welcome to the February monthly update. Let's dive in and take a look at key progress across design, build, test, and launch. This month, the team released an additional 1,826 flight components. The Stage 2 shipping assembly and fluids top-level assembly are now fully released, unlocking final integration work as the second stage tank nears completion. The team completed high-fidelity, scale-resolving computational fluid dynamics analysis of the grid fins, accurately predicting unsteady aerodynamic loads. Second stage harnesses and composite raceway covers have been built, and fluids work is progressing. The common dome baffle is being installed, and a composite overwrap pressure vessel leak test was successfully run. Integration roll rings have been installed to support upcoming handling and detailed integration operations, and the second stage headband is complete and is ready for vehicle integration. Integration work also continues on the first stage tank. The weld buy-offs along with paint touch-ups were completed. Instrumentation brackets were installed, and exit holes and pass-throughs were machined. On the dedicated Stage 1 qualification article, all barrels have been manufactured and are now being assembled on the circumferential friction stir welder. On the thrust structure, the outer ring and inner ring are being installed, and the first two outer engine feed lines have been welded. Flight software for the thrust structure was released, and avionics boxes are being delivered on the path to low voltage checkouts. On the inner stage, the forward barrel underwent additional mechanical assembly, including tooling hole plugs and the access door. In parallel, the team drilled lift point holes and installed brackets for composite overwrap pressure vessels on the aft barrel. But we're not just focused on Terran R's maiden launch. Production is underway for Terran R's second flight in parallel, with thrust structure build progressing and first stage panels and barrels being manufactured, underscoring our focus on scalability. Propulsion manufacturing continues at pace, with additional first stage Aeon flight engines and a second stage Aeon V engine manufactured, assembled, and shipped. Process improvements, additional machine shop capacity, and new in-house capabilities are increasing output, further supporting our ambitious ramp rates. Meanwhile, mechanisms work is progressing, with thrust vector control actuators and pre-valves in production. In avionics, the Stage 2 hardware-in-the-loop build progressed, paving the way for vehicle hardware-in-the-loop testing. Increased engine production is matched by faster activation times and enhanced operational rigor for propulsion testing at NASA Stennis, ensuring engines move efficiently from build to test. Acceptance testing of first stage Aeon engines continues, alongside development testing for the second stage Aeon V engine. Infrastructure development on-site continues. On the A2 stage test stand, the live ring, the structural interface that supports the stage while allowing controlled movement during test operations, was lifted into the stand, and construction of the flume progressed ahead of diverter installation. Framing for the nearby hangar is complete, laying the groundwork for the next phase of construction. At Cape Canaveral, the launch site is visibly coming to life. Insulation and siding work continue on the horizontal integration facility, and lightning protection system piles have been installed 98 feet underground, providing a secure path to safely dissipate lightning strikes away from the pad and vehicle. The 1.1 million pound launch mount and transporter-erector upper strongback arrived, with installation and outfitting work to follow. The engineering support building has advanced rapidly, with steel framing complete and the outer shell added. That wraps up this month's update. As hardware comes together and teams push forward on multiple fronts, the journey toward Terran R's first launch and beyond continues to accelerate.